Gypsy, why do you do this? Jip, the amount of people coming out and saying that this DNA test is fake. Oof.
The DNA test is fake? The what? Oh, Lord, we haven't followed any of this lately. Y'all, by the way, this is Diva Spill on YouTube, pinned down in the description. Go check the channel out. Subscribe. Let's keep going.
Oof. We need to do something
Oh.
about that. We can't have that. You can't. You get. No. No. We want. Take it down. We want that down. Take it down.
Let's dive into a story that's captivated a lot of attention recently. The mystery surrounding Gypsy's paternity test and the investigation led by content creator Nina. Gypsy's
Oh, hell. Is it did she actually do the test?
story seemed straightforward until it wasn't. Nina, known for her deep dives, decided to take a closer look, uncovering
Damn.
details that didn't quite add up.
Say she was taking a paternity test and she was taking an at-home paternity test? How do we even know
What? There's no such thing as an at-home paternity test.
what's really what? But I also looked up what is a sample of this test.
Can you do an at-home paternity test? That doesn't make sense.
This would be a sample of the test from there. I want you to look at this one more time, and we're going to go back and look at her.
From examining the origins of Gypsy's paternity test to analyzing its odd discrepancies,
There is? What the hell do you do?
Nina's investigation raised a lot of questions. So, how did we get here?
You just look at a picture of the baby and put it next to the guy that's the dad? You look like you could be the father.
Let's break it down. Gypsy had posted a paternity test supposedly from the DNA Diagnostics Center, DDC, a reputable organization, to substantiate her
Oh, you swab and send it off to the... Okay, so it's not done at the house. You could do the... You can retrieve the specimen from the house and send it to the lab. I thought they're talking about they do it at the house, like they do everything at the damn house. Man, you crazy.
claims. At first glance, this seemed like real proof. But Nina, who's not one to accept things at face value, decided to investigate further.
Here we go. Now, what I do find is odd about this is she puts this paternity test after she spirals on live yesterday. Not only does she spiral, she does that video of her trying to bait Ryan. That is so strange to me, right? Like, that's extra strange. Because I think a lot of people aren't even realizing that Ruby and her in that video were very similar. Like, so similar, it was scary. And it made me actually nervous for Ryan. Now, we also know Gypsy Rose is not really trustworthy, so can we really trust this test?
She dug into DDC's locations across the U.S., especially in Louisiana, where Gypsy claimed the test took place. Surprisingly, there wasn't a single DDC office in Louisiana, immediately raising a red flag. If DDC has
Oh, hell.
no locations in the state, where did Gypsy take this test? Or did she take it at all?
I also think it's ironic
You took
that
it at home.
she allegedly went to lunch with Bree yesterday. After you go to lunch with Bree, you pop up with this result. Now, you know Bree is good with the handy dandy rent-a-center laptop that she has, right? So
She called it a rent-a-center laptop. That's funny.
do we think that maybe they could have did something? Because why do those
Things only became stranger when Nina noticed that the address associated with Gypsy's test was in Ohio, not Louisiana. This discrepancy
Oh, Lord.
raised further questions about the test's authenticity. Why would a test supposedly conducted in Louisiana have an address in Ohio? To get to the bottom of it, Nina took things a step further, comparing Gypsy's posted test results to standard DDC samples. She found that Gypsy's document didn't follow DDC's typical format, lacking certain standard sections and the professional layout associated with official results.
Whoa.
Nina then contacted DDC directly, and they confirmed that Gypsy's document did not match their usual format, casting further doubt on its legitimacy.
Bruh.
If Nina's investigation is accurate, this isn't a minor oversight. It's potentially a calculated effort
Where do they get these screenshots from, y'all? That is crazy as hell.
to create a specific narrative.
She's looking like a damn Pokemon that I'm trying to catch on Pokemon Go. Hold on, let me spin this ball. Oh, shit, I missed.
Why present a document that doesn't match DDC's format and claim it was taken in Louisiana?
Paternity test not look the same at all. That's the sample.
Eric, what's up, dude?
Why does it not look like the sample? And I also called and they said that the sample is the standard test, the way it would look. So is Gypsy lying?
Each discovery added to a growing list of inconsistencies, making it seem like Gypsy expected no one would scrutinize the details. But Nina did, and now the story doesn't quite hold up. What's even more perplexing is the timing of Gypsy's post. Shortly after a chaotic live stream where she appeared to be spiraling emotionally, she posted this paternity test along with a video seemingly aimed at someone named Ryan. The timing of these events, the live stream,
Someone named Ryan. Yo, we need some dolphin action. Let's go.
the video, and then the test results almost suggests an attempt to shift attention.
Completely normal for people to go back and forth with each other in little tit for tat ways. Okay, I'm not going to say we're on bad terms. We're not on good terms. We're just on terms. So,
Could this reveal have been genuine, or was it part of a broader strategy to control the narrative?
Who did it say it was on the paper? Yo, we haven't been following this case. This story. I have no idea. Who did it say on the paper? When she posted it, who did it say? It says Ken. Okay, so we know it's fake.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Timing feels deliberate. Gypsy could have shared these results at any moment, but she chose right after a very public display of vulnerability. It's as if she
What happened on that live stream? She went haywire?
used the test reveal to steer attention away from her breakdown and gain sympathy. When sensitive information is released, timing can matter just as much as the content itself. And here, Gypsy's timing feels more strategic than coincidental.
when I seen the video, I was not jealous.
She lost all her... Did she really? Is this it right here?
I am happy for him. If he wants to go and dance with a million girls, if he wants to go to a club, cool. I'm happy. I don't care. Like, I want him to find someone and I want him to be happy.
But there's
Man, you sound crazy.
another twist to this story involving someone named Bree, a friend or acquaintance of Gypsy's. According to Nina, Bree possesses some technical...
Why do they do makeup videos with filters on? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of having a makeup video? That doesn't make any damn sense. Like, you wouldn't have to do anything. You just turn on a filter and be like, oh, shit, I'm done. Like, why do you... Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy as hell. That's like going to, like, Taco Bell and eating, like, until you're full as hell right before you go to Thanksgiving dinner. And you're just like, oh, damn. I can't even eat anything now.
skills, possibly the know-how to alter documents. Nina speculated that Bree, often referred to as the handy-dandy wrench, for her tech abilities, might have assisted in making Gypsy's paternity test appear authentic, or at the very least, convincing at first glance.
I seen the results are fake. Guys, people are now saying that Gypsy Rose has faked her paternity test. Not only is she faking her pregnancy, but now she's faked the paternity result.
This raises a significant question. If Bree did help Gypsy manipulate the test, then this story goes beyond Gypsy simply wanting attention. It points to a coordinated effort involving others to shape a particular narrative. Fabricating a test isn't something done impulsively. It requires planning and perhaps outside help.
No, Bree is good with the handy-dandy rent-a-center laptop that she has, right? So do we think that maybe they...
If Bree indeed aided Gypsy, it suggests that this wasn't a one-time lapse in judgment, but a calculated scheme to influence followers' perceptions.
Oh, hell.
Involving Bree not only makes this deception more complex, but also implicates others in a potential web of manipulation.
Don't they have to actually submit that test to the the state of Louisiana because they're gonna put the other dude, the first guy, what's his name, Ryan. They're gonna put him as the dad anyways because they were still married, or they are still married. I guess I don't know. We stopped following this one, but doesn't she have to actually submit? So if she tries to submit false records on something like that, I'm sure that would be something that would not be looked upon very well.
Ultimately, the deeper Nina's investigation goes, the more unsettling the story becomes. It suggests that Gypsy's public image, carefully built over time, may rest on shaky ground.
Could have did something, because
I
why
thought
do
things would
those
follow.
paternity tests not look the same at all? That's the sample.
If the paternity test was indeed fabricated, and if she did get assistance from others, then this situation speaks to a larger issue of calculated deception. And that's
Oh, Lord. Desiree, thank you.
troubling for her audience, who may now be wondering where the truth really lies. But the twists don't stop there. Nina also uncovered a surprising link between Gypsy and a company called FakerBaby.com, which specializes in hyper-realistic fake pregnancy products, like fake baby bumps and ultrasounds. This connection
What?
threw another curveball into the story and raised even more questions about Gypsy's motives.
People are asking why Gypsy Rose's baby bump looks like it disappears in some photos.
So a lot of people believe that she's faking her pregnancy in the entirety. Now, for one, if you're not expecting to...
Followers began noticing inconsistencies in her appearance, particularly in the size of her baby bump, which seemed to change noticeably from one video to the next. While
Oh,
some
hell.
speculated it could be due to camera angles, others wondered if Gypsy was going to extreme lengths to craft a narrative. The involvement of FakerBaby.com, if true, hints at an even deeper
Faker baby? This is crazy. That exists?
level of fabrication. If Gypsy is using fake pregnancy products to create an illusion, then this is not just a matter of seeking attention. It's a deliberate attempt to sway her audience's perception in a calculated way.
exploit your child, you wouldn't exploit your pregnancy, just saying. But she talks about going on Google a lot. And I know from being a hypochondriac when I was younger and from being just a worrywart with anxiety when I was pregnant, I would not look at Google. My doctors would even recommend me not look at Google. But here she is, looking at Google.
And with Bree's technical expertise and potential involvement,
Man, that
it all
picture makes me
suggests a
uncomfortable.
carefully orchestrated story designed to elicit sympathy, stir interest, and keep viewers hooked. What makes this story even more compelling is the timing. Gypsy posted the paternity test results immediately following a highly emotional live stream, where she appeared distressed, seemingly spiraling in front of her followers. Soon after, she released a video targeting someone named Ryan, with speculation running
Is this
wild
just
about who he might
replay?
be, a former partner, friend, or someone else. The timing of this video felt almost too convenient, as if the test results were meant to shift the focus away from her vulnerability and onto something else.
Diagnosing her neuropathy in her legs. As I stated with the whole leg issue, this is an issue with their chromosomal disorder. When you have rare disorders like this, things will come back up when you're pregnant or when you're getting older or when other health concerns come up. So FYI. And you know what's even weirder to me?
These elements, the emotional live stream, the questionable test, the timing, and Bree's possible involvement, create a web of intrigue that's hard to untangle. It's as though Gypsy crafted a story within a story, layering emotional moments and big reveals in a way
Oh,
that
well.
feels calculated.
She's an onion.
Was this all a ploy for sympathy and attention? Or is there something even
No, she's never done anything like this. Oh, God. She's never done anything like that before in her whole life to garner sympathy, attention, and trips to Disneyland.
more complex at play? As Nina continues to dig, she's revealing a pattern that feels like it was intentionally designed to mislead. If Gypsy and Bree were truly working together to manipulate documents and narrative details, then this story reaches far beyond a single paternity test. It calls into question Gypsy's
Oh,
entire
hell.
public persona, leaving her audience to
What public persona? Oh, God, that's a horrible pause right there. Screen pause, whatever the hell you call it. Damn. But what, like, her public persona is horrible.
Wonder how much of her story was genuine and how much was engineered. This situation isn't just about one person's decisions. It's a web involving friends, followers, and fans, all caught in a tale of calculated manipulation. By bringing others into the story, like Brie, Gypsy may have taken her deceptions to a level that affects not only her image,
This is making me uncomfortable.
but also her credibility. As we continue to follow Nina's investigation, the story keeps evolving, pulling us deeper into
Why do people watch her put on makeup? Does anybody in here actually do that and be like, oh, these are wonderful tips. I'm going to utilize this during my next outing.
a narrative filled
Does anybody do
with uncertainty and
do
questions?
that?
What's real? What's fabricated? And how many others might be part of this unfolding drama?
Is that she's like, I Googled it and it said X, Y, and Z. Why aren't you asking your stepmommy? Christy, is she not talking to you? She's scared of you? Or is she just tired of your shit?
I feel like if I started a makeup channel, y'all would watch that more than I'd be sitting there like, what you gotta do is you gotta pick a color that you think is gonna look good up on here. Yeah, give it a little stroke. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
That was easy.
Let's keep going.
The story's depth only seems to grow, and Nina's investigation has become a journey into layers of intrigue, deception, and blurred boundaries between reality and performance. With every
I'm gonna try to do it, y'all. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give what's his name, Jeffree Star. I'm gonna give him a run for his money. I'm gonna be Patrick Moon. Patrick Moon. I'll be like, what's up? About to do
twist, there's a sense that this isn't just about Gypsy trying to create a compelling story for her followers. If Nina's findings hold, we may be looking at a carefully constructed illusion that's been shaped over time to evoke sympathy and perhaps even manipulate emotions on a broader scale. Let's not forget the strange coincidence of the timing. The emotional live stream, the pointed message to Ryan, and then the paternity test reveal that soon followed. It all feels like part of a crafted sequence meant to keep her audience captivated. Was it a desperate move
It's content. Yeah, she doesn't make content, so she has to invent content.
to regain control after the vulnerable live stream? Or was it planned as a way to steer the narrative and pull followers in deeper? Then there's the role of Brie. If she truly helped Gypsy with the technical aspects of fabricating a paternity test, then the story becomes even more layered. Brie's involvement suggests a level of planning that goes beyond impulsive actions. This isn't just someone in the spotlight struggling with their image, it's someone potentially pulling strings
Hi, Dallas. I'm not gonna lie, this AI voice sucks.
behind the scenes, willing to recruit
Like, it's funny, we can like make fun of stuff, but like I can't even pay attention. I can't even listen to it. It's so bad.
others to shape how they're perceived by the public. And what about the audience in all of this? Gypsy's followers
Like, we watched this video for probably 10 minutes. I have no idea what they're saying.
have supported
I
her,
just see something funny on the screen and comment about it.
invested time in her story, and believed in her journey. They've witnessed her ups and downs, and many have empathized with her struggles. But if Nina's investigation uncovers more
I
evidence
do
of
it.
intentional deception, then it calls into question the trust that fans have placed in her. What happens when the people who've stood by you realize they might have been led down a carefully constructed path of half-truths? For viewers, this story isn't just about Gypsy anymore. It's about understanding the boundaries between content and reality, and how much trust we place in the narratives shared online.
Oh, hell.
This investigation raises the unsettling question: how many other influencers are curating their stories in a similar way, pulling viewers into fictionalized versions of their lives for the sake of engagement? With each revelation, the Gypsy saga transforms from a simple question of a paternity
The TV turned into reality TV, and then reality TV turned into social media, and now social media is trying to turn back into TV. So they're trying to script everything out like TV used to be. We live in a giant circle of emotion. It's like fashion, y'all. The fashion keeps going on.
Paternity tests authenticity to a broader discussion on the power of perception, the role of social media, and the lengths some may go to maintain a carefully curated image. It's a story that asks us to look critically at the online world and be cautious of the narratives we buy into. We'll keep following Nina's
Amen to that.
investigation closely as she uncovers more truths and potential deceptions in this ongoing drama. For now, be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter of this story.
Oh, hell, man, this is crazy. She's unbelievable. So it's not a real test, apparently. That's what people are saying. Not a real test. Makes sense. This is nuts. All right, I'm the hell out of here, y'all. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed early. I'm going to get some sleep. I can't handle any more of this craziness tonight. Unbelievable. Look for the Patrick Moon account. It's coming soon. Love you guys. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe before you go. Go watch some. Oh, never mind. There's not a marathon tonight on the haunted side. Just go over and watch some of the haunted side videos. I don't know what the hell happened, but the software I used to do that just wasn't working. So they suck. See y'all tomorrow.